record?
Yeah.
Okay. So, bonjour class. Today we're going to talk about some French culture and we're going to do it all in English, just so you all are with me. So, first, I want you all to take about 2 minutes and with your partner, I want you to write down what you had for breakfast this morning or yesterday morning if you didn't eat breakfast. So, write down just your typical or just a typical meal for you. What's a typical breakfast like? Now we're supposed to talk about
Oh, I had an omelet and a scone at the Cannon Center.
omelet and a scone. I had 2 eggs. That's it. With salsa
Okay,
and a glass of milk.
I actually had a glass of milk too.
Oh, cool.
Cool, we had pretty much the same, except you didn't get a delicious scone.
That's unfortunate. So, now that you've done that, I want to, as you watch this video, we're going to watch a video of like a day in the life of a French bread maker. And so as you watch this video, I want you to just write down anything that comes to mind. Anything you notice, I want you to think about similarities you see. I want you to think about differences. Just anything you see that's the same or different. Okay?
Voilà, on a bien le tour du début à la fin. On appelle ça la signature du boulot.
Okay, so take a few minutes and with your partner talk about what you noticed. Talk about any similarities, any differences with American food and American food culture. Okay?
Okay.
Be partners.
Okay.
Go ahead. What did you notice?
That it was all homemade. I don't know if that's a difference.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think in a lot of cases that is different. Because I think we often get stuff frozen and then reheat it.
Okay.
But they made it all the same day. And all of it very intricately.
Yeah. It seemed like it was like very
Like a lot of detail went into each part of it. Like when they cut with a like scalloped knife and then folded it and like just to make those crunchy like sugar covered things. Like that's a lot of effort and yeah. They would taste the same if you didn't do that.
Yeah. And like most American people would just like get a donut. It's
Yeah.
like a hole. Or like a bagel shape.
Yeah, so they like care about presentation extra.
Mm-hmm. I also think like you said, it's like less processed. It's like
oh yeah.
I would just eat like a bowl of cereal or something. But they like everything's made fresh right there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
You have to go outside to get it. I think it's more common for people to eat out at little boulangerie like that than it is for us.
Yeah, like they go and get breakfast more.
Yeah, I think.
I think so too.
Maybe.
Okay. So now with this list, I want you to make some generalizations about French food culture and think about like maybe some reasons why the French make their food this way. And then think about American food culture. So I want you to kind of do both, like do French on one side and American on the other side. And so think about, so first of all, talk about just anything you think about American food culture. And like, you know, if we were to make like broad generalizations, like for example, like in a lot of African cultures, they eat their food all together. So think about like how we eat as Americans and then write what that says about the culture. So maybe if all African people eat together, maybe that says something like they really value community or something like that.
Okay.
Okay? So go ahead and do that. Looks good.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. So what do you have? Just who wants to share something that they wrote down? Let's start with American food culture.
Well, it's really convenient. That's a main goal of our food industry. I think that's because we value saving time. We value our time.
Okay.
We value being busy and accomplishing a lot.
Busyness. And saving time.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Anything else you noticed about American food culture? Lauren.
Oh, yes. I think it's pretty homogenous. Like different parts of America have different specialties, but a lot of things are like nationalized.
Okay, what do you mean by?
I mean, like we have a lot of chain restaurants.
Okay.
And stuff.
So like it's kind of the same
like
everywhere.
You can get the same food everywhere you go.
Okay. Chain restaurants, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what did you notice about French food culture? What do you think they value?
They have a lot of detail, so I think that means they value presentation.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely right. So the French believe that like how it looks is just as important as how it tastes. That's perfect. What else?
It's all homemade, so they value the quality.
Okay. It's homemade. Quality.
And I think that also shows how they value each of the different parts of the country, because like they all bring different things to the country's cuisine in general.
Okay.
And they are really obsessed with regional products, and like they'll only call a certain cheese by a certain name if it's from the right place.
Awesome.
Appellation d'origine contrôlée.
So they value more diversity,
mm-hmm.
Whereas it seems like Americans value more everyone kind of being the same, the melting pot kind of thing. So anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so now for this last part, let's erase this real quick. For this last part, this will be all on your own, and I want you to do one of three things. You're either going to create a Venn diagram showing the similarities or differences, or you're going to write short. Here, let me write all these on the board. So you're gonna make a Venn diagram. Do you all know what a Venn diagram is?
No.
It's like, so you have two circles that intersect, and here you'd have French culture, French food culture. Here you'd have American, and so you write all the things in here, and then where they intersect, you write what's similar. So here's the differences. Here's what's similar.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can write a letter to a friend, like you're writing a letter to a friend that just wants to know about, let's say it's a French friend, and you're saying what you notice about their culture, and you're telling them about American food culture. Or if you want to do it with a partner, you can have a little debate. So one of you will be arguing for the French food, and one of you will be arguing for American food. So you'll just pick a side and have a little debate, and you just record that. You can just record it on your phone or anything, and then you can just send it in to me. Okay, so go ahead.